What's going on, fellas? Just want to give a recap for the season-ending game, Week 17, hosting the LA Rams, and this was a moral victory. Really not much to see here. I appreciate Lewis getting on and playing, but we were really looking just to keep morale up and see if we get out with a dub, which we were fortunate to do. So that's the good news. Let's just take a look at some stats real quick. As you can see, Jared Goff was dotting me up. 23 for 36 for 318. One touchdown though. 5 interceptions, which really was the difference in the game. Tyree, again, game manager, 14 for 19, 242, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Rushing, Devontae broke the century mark once again and managed to get in the end zone 3 times, so we were happy with his production today. Actually wanted to get the rookie Pookie the ball, but it just worked out that way. Cooper Kupp had a big game, but let's not talk about them. Let's talk about us. Marquez, solid game, 5 for 134 in a score. Devontae 3, Puka 2 for 3, well 2 for 220 for 21. And that was pretty much it. So it was a balanced attack overall. But the difference in this game being it was a battle for turnovers, and we came out much more favorably than the Rams. Ronald Darby, 3 tackles, 2 interceptions. Dylan had a really nice one. I think he actually took that in for a score. Let's see. Yeah, he took that one over for a score. Montrell had a nice one, got walked down, and I believe Cash Maluia had a decent pick. So that was really the game right there. The turnovers put us in favorable position for some scores. Let me just see if I can grab some highlights real quickly. First quarter, pretty much a defensive standstill, just trying to fill each other out just with a 3-0 score. He did score, Cam Akers, in the second quarter. The problem there was we held him to a field goal, but at a penalty. A fucking rookie roughed the passer, so he was able to score from 3. That was really a bonehead play on his part. Really need to get him coached up because that was unacceptable. Had a nice score to Marquez, going deep. The Dylan Moses one, just had a hunch because he'd been bringing Cooper under on these passes, and this was a nice user pick. I undercut it, and he threw it. You know, he did have the guy up top. I guess if he had time, he could have probably lobbed that up because it was a blitz. He had the angle, but he was under duress, Golf being, and he threw it right to me. I was able to undercut it and then take off for the score. So we got fortunate right there. You know, Dylan, the first round pick this year, actually got on the field and was performing pretty well. Let's see if there's anything else really to talk about. Not much in the second. In the third, I got snagged for a pick 6, just a bonehead play. Panicked a little bit and pulled the trigger, and he scored. Fortunately, we were able to come back down, and I think, yeah, we got Devontae in for a run. You know, first one of his 3 scores, you know, bullying his way in, which is nice. And then we actually had a 2-point, which worked for us. And then we came back and had an interception, but got walked down because I thought he was going to break it. Undercut it again, got lucky, and got caught by Akers. Let's see, what else do we got here? This was a pretty strong, they won't show that. That was a hell of a run by Devontae, though. 17-yard run. Kicking ass and taking names on that one. That was a hell of a run. Wish I could show it to you. He scored, and that was it for him, I think, for the game. Devontae came back for another score, which they won't show. And we had a nice pick in the end zone. Had a hunch that he was going to try to flood to the left, and you can see somebody coming under the zone clear out with who's at the slot receiver, and he's gonna bring him through, and we're able to react and stop that from happening. So got a lot to build on for next season, but I think, like I said before, this is a moral victory. We'll take it. I know Lewis will be back next season, and hopefully for the both of us it'll turn out much better season-wise, because overall we were ass.